Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here in S3, and nothing lifts the spirits quite like laughter and the festive season upon us. There's no better time for a comedy show that promises to leave you in stitches. And joining us today are some of the greatest and most easy to pronounce names in South African comedy. First and foremost, we have Kien Herf. He's a comedian that has been on the show many times, but he's a phenomenal one. Then we have Alfred's cousin's son, Callum Hitchcock, which makes sense. Then we have Nishen Pater, who is also here. And then we've gone to Obed Plaatjes. These talented comedians are here to give us a sneak peek into the upcoming show. Obed Plaatjes presents live stand-up comedy. The thing is, that was the name he came up with because there were other names on the storyboard. However, he just decided, let's call it the stand-up comedy show. Why? Because there's stand-up and there's comedy, and it's a show. It makes sense. Genius, Obed. Genius. That's amazing. Welcome to all four of you, talented comedians. This is going to be an incredible show. As the producer, Obed, somebody who named the show quite aptly as well, must have taken you a while. I want to find out, when you pick people for a comedy show, it's kind of like picking on the playground. You know, you kind of pick, and then there's always the last picks at the end. So what was your strategy here? Did you take the comedians who were the first picks or who were available?
As you can see, it's the boldest comedians. So I was looking for the boldest comedian, sponsored by Joshua Doe. I actually Carl actually wanted you to join, but
Really?
You're quite occupied with Expresso, you know.
Oh.
I love the style.
Wait, I can make it happen. However, I do want to just address the elephant in the room. You really did a comedy show on Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Really?
As comedians, we turn things around, we look at things and we just flip the script and we make it happen.
No, but I think it's important. This is a great time of the year for comedy, but naturally we have this talent on the couch as well. So Callum Hitchcock.
That's me.
You know, your comedy it's super witty, it's super sharp. And, you know, when you are on a lineup with other comedians, I've always wondered, because, you know, when you do your stand-up show alone, the Callum Hitchcock show, you can take it to wherever you want to take it. Do you have to mold yourself within this particular grouping?
Yeah, well, you know, I am going to be trying to do the best bald joke on the night.
Well, as the one with hair.
There's hair for now, but, you know, by the end of this taping, it might be gone.
Oh, God.
You know,
Yeah.
And yeah, just you know, there's lots of fun stories, lots of embarrassing stories, and yeah, I tell the same jokes, but you know, it might be a bit quicker, a bit yeah, and we might you know, sort of interact with one another on the night, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very cool. Because the thing is, sometimes you just get a comedy night, and I'm sure, Obed, you know, it's like, and it's Keenan, and it's Callum, and it's Nishen, and it's Obed, and then everybody's done. But I like this, the play is what makes it very interesting. Nishen, in terms of your style, bringing this to body, I mean, you are Nishen Pater, so basically, you have a unique style as well to bring to the table. For anybody who hasn't watched you just yet, you need to give yourself a trailer as to what to expect.
And for which that's a lot of people who haven't seen me just yet.
That's
I would just like to preface that the Pater thing wasn't signed off before we did this. He just Paul sprung that on me right now. I want everyone to know.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
No, I don't know. It's just jokes from my perspective, my upbringing, how I see the world, things, from my point of view, just trying to be my authentic self. Yeah, that's all I can be.
No, that's important, though.
Yeah.
And that was a very, very beauty pageant answer, dude.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But it was very well delivered, which is the most important thing.
I practiced the answers, but then the beauty comes next, I hope.
This makes sense. Talking about beauty, Keenan. So Keenan, I always wanted, when a comedian tests jokes.
Yes.
And I'm sure everybody has their different methodology. But I'd like to know, like on a show like this, when you've got a bunch of different comedians on, is this the type of show to give some of the fresher stuff a test? Or is it the type of show where you're like, I need to stay in my pocket?
I always do new stuff.
Yeah.
I am not afraid. I've been doing this for over 11 years. I've spoken at a funeral before. I don't care. I will say whatever I need to say, wherever I say it, when the opportunity presents itself. I will say it now if I have to, but I won't, because they'll never bring me again. But no, I generally feel the room. I feel the audience. I like to do some improv, and then I always keep a couple of jokes at the back of my mind in case they don't want to be spoken to, you know. And then I will just do the jokes. But otherwise, I like to interact with the audience. Yeah.
Well, it's just as a, I mean, it's fixed in the festive season, Obed.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, you're doing this on Friday the 13th. Can I just go across? I don't mean to put you guys on the spot here, but I need to kind of have some rules from each of you for the festive season to make a better festive season for all. Starting with you, Obed, what do you think is a rule you want to share with everybody on your Feel Good Breakfast show that they should consider as they go into the festive?
Just to have fun, stop thinking of your problems, flip the script, and just make things happen.
Okay, Keenan?
That was a very philosophical answer.
Was, eh?
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is look after your front gates. Gates go missing this time of the year. It's very important. You know that feeling when you open your blind in the morning and you look and you ask yourself, is my gate open? Be careful, guys. Gates go missing this time of the year. This is I'm going deep and philosophical.
This is good. Callum, you want to add?
Well, I just want to say, if you need to buy a gate, I have a gate selling service. Business is booming at the moment, so if you need a front gate, I'm your guy. And then, in terms of advice for the festive season, I think, just use a high-quality peroxide when you dye your hair blonde, guys. That's especially for you guys.
Yeah. We're the product of not high quality peroxide. We have a peroxide sponsor. We're actually
use an inferior peroxide that's going to make for a terrible festive.
I can't even spell peroxide, but thank you.
Nishena, a last festive rule.
I think on the back of Keenan's thing, the gates go missing, but also the girlfriends go missing. The boyfriends go missing. So look after those. Look after your significant others.
Perfect.
Turn on your WhatsApp live location as much as you can. I don't know.
Make sure
Things
last
happen,
scene
guys.
is on.
Yeah.
I love you guys so much. Please, you cannot miss this. Don't miss this. It is the Obed Plaatjes, or Plaatjes. All right, if you want to. But I'm saying Plaatjes because it's a bougie show. It's at the Wave Theatre. It's on Friday the 13th. And so make it a lucky night for these guys. I mean that in terms of audience. So please come and enjoy the show and grab your tickets as soon as possible. It's perfect for the festive. Go see these guys.